When we use Destiny, there are 5 different ways we can search our catalog. These same 5 or 4 ways are how you can search other databases as well, so the same rules will apply. We have a keyword search, a title search, an author search, a subject search, and a series search. In this tutorial, I will show you what each type of search can do for you. Let's start with the keyword search. When we do a keyword search, it allows us to think of our own words to describe a topic that we want to find information on or find a book on. This is called a keyword search. Let's use, for example, the word cat. And we'll do a keyword search. What this is going to do, it's going to look for the word cat anywhere in the record, or almost anywhere in the record for the book. So in any field, as we call it. So it could be in the title field that cat would appear. It could be in the summary of the book that the word cat would appear. It could be in the subject that cat would appear. Or it could be in the author. Now this one doesn't have cat as the author. But there are some books, like this one, that does have cat in the author. That's why it came back when we searched for cat. So that is a keyword search. When you are searching for something or a book that you're not exactly sure who the author is, or who the title is, or what the title is, or what subject it is, the best type of search to do is keyword. You're going to get more results. The next type of search we have is a title search. You do a title search when you know the exact title of the book, or even if you just know a few words of the title that you're looking for. For example, say you did a science fair project on electricity, and the exact book that you used was Electricity and Batteries. You turned your project in, and now your teacher wants you to go back and add more information from the book you used titled Electricity and Batteries. So to find the book in the library, the best search that you can do is a title search. So we're going to type in electricity, it's already in there for us, and batteries. And we're going to click on title. Now you notice it only brought us back 3 books. We only have 3 books in the Media Center that have either Electricity and Batteries as the title, or Electricity and Batteries somewhere in the title. Okay, so that is a title search. In this example, we wouldn't want to do a keyword search, because if we did a keyword search for electricity and batteries, it's going to bring us back 10 results. So it's going to bring us back more than what we need, because it's going to look for electricity in the author field. It's going to look for it in the title field. It's going to look for it in the subject field or the summary. So the best search to do would be a title search. Oops. The next search I would like to show you is the author search. The author search is just that. You use an author search when you know the exact author, you have a specific author in mind. So, for example, you recently read a great nonfiction book titled Chasing Lincoln's Killer by James Swanson. You used it for your history report, and now you want to know if our Media Center has other nonfiction books by the same author. So I'm going to type in his name, and when you're typing in authors, you want to put the author's last name in first, and you can type in his whole name or just his last name, however you choose. So Swanson, his last name, and author. And it's going to bring back only the books that we have, or only the books that we have in the Media Center that have James Swanson as the author. So you can see there he is. That is an author search. The next search we have is the subject search. The subject search can get a little tricky. It's sometimes mixed up with a keyword search. Just remember this. You do a subject search when you want to find certain books about a subject, a topic, a person, or a place. Okay, so where a keyword search will search the entire record for the word that you're looking for and bring back all the results, a subject search only looks for it if it's in the subject, topic, person, or place. Okay, so let me show you an example of this. So let's search cats again, and we're going to do a subject search. Okay, Look here, we got back 67 results. So I want to show you the first one, Anna Dressed in Blood. You notice that when we did a keyword search, if we had cats in the title, it showed up there. In the summary of the book, it showed up there. A subject search shows up only when it's in those few places that I showed you. So this is titled Explore. It's basically the same thing as your subject search. So if you notice, you see cat fiction, it shows up there. So that means that somewhere in this book, it talks about cats, or there's a theme around cats, or something to that nature. Something really cool, if you want to find other books on cats or have cats somewhere in them, if you click on this subject or this explore search word, it will bring up other books we have in the media center that have that same theme. So sometimes I tell students, if there's a book you really like, you like horror stories, this one has a horror theme, if you click this, it will bring up other books we have in the media center that have that same subject tag or that same theme. Okay, so that's just something on the side, something neat. Okay, so that is a subject search. Now let me show you, if we type cats in as the keyword search, how many results we get. We get a lot more. We get 110 because it's going to bring us back books that have it in the title as well, and other places like I had mentioned. So that's the main difference. For the most part, you're probably going to use a keyword search if you're not exactly sure what the exact title is or the exact author. So just keep that in mind. The last type of search we have is the series search. This is one of my favorites. If you are currently reading a series, and I'm just going to do Goosebumps because it's easy. And we read one book in the Goosebumps, and now we want to read other books in that same series. If you type in Goosebumps and hit series, now we have all the other books in the Goosebumps series, and I have put them in here so that you can see what exact series it is and what number the book is in that series, so it's easy to find. So I just want to do another one. This is popular, the Twilight series. Okay. Now we see the series is the Twilight Saga. This is book 3, Eclipse. So we're looking for book 2. We can look for book 2, and we know that it's New Moon. And then we can find it on the shelf. So that is the series search. So that's also a nice way to search. So today you learned that there are 5 ways to search Destiny: keyword, title, author, subject, and series search. Like I said, you can also use these same searches when you are searching in databases that we use for science fair or history fair or any other kind of research. They will also offer you the same sort of searches. So by knowing what information you have, it makes it a little easier to find the exact thing that you are looking for faster. And that is our topic on how to search Destiny.